Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are going to talk about adulting with cats. So to be honest with all of you guys, I thought I was already an adult at the age of 22 because I lived in France alone. Independently, I cooked my own food, I traveled by myself and everything, and I really thought that I was already an adult at the age of 22. But then I realized that there's still a lot of things that I have to learn as an adult, and there's so much responsibilities. Back then I didn't have much responsibilities, to be honest. I was just paying for rent, and here in Australia I have much more responsibilities, like this car back here, and that's something I'm learning here in Australia. And in this video I will share 6 things that I've learned about adulting recently. Some are minor things, but some are major things in my life. And I'll head on to a Vietnamese eatery here in Katoomba, and we will talk about the first point. And the first thing that I've learned about adulting is that I have to do self-care. So now I'm here at Pho Moi. So this is one of the Vietnamese restaurants here in Katoomba. So usually I do self-care by getting myself a cup of coffee, or I just eat out, because usually I already serve a lot of people at work. So usually on my days off, I just want some self-care. I want to be served. So I'm having some vermicelli bowls, and then I also have coffee with me. So this is sponsored by Comma. So thank you, Comma, for my coffee as well. So the other forms of self-care that I do is during my days off is that I go on hikes, or I do self-care by going to the salon to cut my hair, or I go some skin treatments, or I just do retail therapy as well. So that really helps me a lot. Or I just be with myself and really just take care of myself, because I realize that as an adult you cannot really give yourself if you don't take care of yourself first. The second thing that I've learned about adulting is that healing takes time. Yes, you can forgive someone, but it really takes time for you to eventually reconnect with them. The forgiveness is there, even though they didn't even say sorry or anything. But I feel that healing really requires a bit of time for us to be more comfortable to be with that person again. And the third thing I learned about adulting is that privacy matters. I know I've been doing this content since 2022, and I've been so active in social media ever since Friendster, Multiply, and all those social media sites started back in the Philippines, just because it was also my way of connecting with my friends and with my friends overseas, just because I think WhatsApp and all these text messages were not as popular back then. So I really believe that social media was my way of connecting to them. But then now that I am an adult already, I realize that privacy matters, and not everyone should know what's happening with my life. I don't have to tell everyone what's my next step. I think now I am so at peace that my closest circle of friends, my inner circle, are the ones who really know every detail of my life as of the moment. And I'm just thankful for each and every one of them. And I think I've came to a point now in my life that I realized that if it's private, then it's protected. The fourth thing that I've learned about adulting is emotional intelligence. So I don't think I'm so good at it as of the moment, but I've learned to realize that we all come from different backgrounds. We all have different personalities. We all are different people, and we are all made different, and that is not bad. And like, we are unique in our own ways. And so I realized to really understand the person more and more, and I've learned to value the person, the relationship, more than the argument, more than the problem. I've always learned, not always learned, but I've really learned how to understand why they reacted that way, why they said those things. And I think that's something I'm very grateful for, because I can easily forgive, I can easily understand better now, knowing that the person is more important than the argument. I think I came to a point in my life I realized that I am not perfect as well. Like, I have a lot of flaws, I have a lot of mistakes in life, yet I think God has given so much grace to me every single time I fall down or I make mistakes. And I think receiving that kind of grace is something that filled me up to share that grace with other people as well, because anyone can hurt you all the time. It will all just differ on how you react to it. Fifth thing that I learned about adulting is that sex is not a taboo topic. Actually, sex is a very, very healthy word to talk about here in Australia. It's a safe word to talk about in Australia because I think back in the Philippines, sex is really a word, like it's a taboo topic, like no one wants to talk about it. They would refer sex as this or that. They cannot even pronounce the word sex at all. And I used to be someone like that, but I realized that it's just a cultural difference and it's just an act, or it's something that adults do, and I think there's nothing to be ashamed about it. Like, you are not supposed to be judged by it as well. And I think it's a very, very healthy topic to talk about, especially with adults here in Australia. And I'm really just grateful to be able to be more open about it and just to realize that there's nothing wrong with saying the word sex at all. The sixth thing I learned about adulting is that life continues despite of everything that you have experienced in life. Like, you can go through a lot of challenges, you can cry a lot, you can be hurt, you can be sad, you can be happy, you can be everything. Like, there's a lot of things that can happen in life. There's so much surprises, there's so much things going on in life. But at the end of the day, life goes on. So here is Blue Mountains for everyone. This is the end of this vlog. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you have learned something about adulting with cats, and thank you for following this journey of mine. I really, really appreciate all your support and for just always encouraging me and believing in me and this channel. And thank you for watching again, and I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe, stay blessed, and stay happy.